Copyright generally is a subsection of intellectual property that awards creators of original works of authorship rights in respect of their works. So some examples of a copyright would be musical works. Those include a song, literary works, which is a book or a poem, and then also artistic works, which could be your paintings. Economic rights, as I've mentioned before, includes the author or the creator's ability to use their work and gain financial compensation for it. And then moral rights include the creator determining what can be done with their work and how that work may be used, but also preventing others from distorting that work, potentially harming the reputation of the creator. To protect one's work, there are generally no requirements or formalities that a work must meet. However, there are certain qualities that is required of a work for it to be protected by copyright. And this includes the work must be original, it must be fixed in its material form, it must be made by a qualified person, and it must be published in South Africa, or in terms of the Berne Convention, any country that is a signatory to it, those works will also be considered published in those territories. So the qualities that the work must possess includes originality. The work must be original first. Originality refers to the work emanating from the author's labor and skill. In terms of material form, the work must always be fixed, stored in its material form. This also supports the notion that there are no copyright in ideas. And in terms of the work must having been published, this must be done in South Africa. The first publication of the work must happen in this country, or in a country that's also a signatory to the Berne Convention. And for a person to be a qualified person, they must be resident or domiciled in South Africa, or they must, in terms of a juristic person, that must be incorporated according to the laws of South Africa. If a creator is of the view that their copyright is being infringed, the very first person or point of call would be to contact an intellectual property lawyer. This is a specialist, and it would be necessary due to the technical nature of this area of law.